last time on Dragon Ball Z.
There's no place for us to make a stand. Shut up, you spoony bard. There's literally the ground we stand on, boy. Can we try locking a single door? I like the door. We must stop here. Oh my god, I love when sarcasm and game text meet up.
Find out on the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.
I mean... Oh no, don't kiss me right away. Don't kiss me right away. Good morning, everyone. Sarcasm is definitely a guaranteed here. Matching up with what's happening in the game, however, that was special. Hi. Good morning. Is it because I'm Is it every time I talk you try and kiss me? Stop trying to kiss me. Look at the people. Say hi to the people. Good morning, people. She's in a good mood this morning. She's all jumpy and excited to... Oh, she wants the kisses. Okay. Okay, you want to get down? You want to do your own thing? What do you... You got food and water, and you just went to the bathroom. What do you want from me? Go do your own thing. No, don't come back. Why you come back? Okay. Anyways, good morning, everyone. And don't worry about lurking, Tofu. I survived. What was the... I try to remember the good meme that I love about it. She wants cuddles and attention. Don't we all? Don't we all just want a little cuddle, I like cuddles. I like hugs and cuddles and everything. Now, unfortunately, not everyone in this house enjoys them at the same time. Usually if I want a cuddle from a specific little girl, she's usually like, nah, I want to go do this other thing. And then when it's like, daddy has a migraine and feels like death, that's when she's like, let me jump on top of you. I'm like, please don't, sweetie. For now, my toilet is in one piece. I would like to thank my not sponsor, Pepto-Bismol Ultra. Oh, that's awesome. Evil Paul. I was just about to call you Paul, and that didn't feel right. You gotta stick that evil in there. So for those of you who might not know, we did on Shattered's Shattered Tabletop Games channel last night, we did our 200 celebration stream and spicy challenge. And it's funny as David at the end of it was, in reference to myself, was like, Jordan looks drunk from all the spicy. And I felt that way. Like, I was a little loopy, my head hurt. I was definitely flushed and sweating. I had spicy sweats. And then I woke up and I felt the same way. I was like, oh my god, I have a spicy hangover. This has never happened. Oh yeah, you can tell how bad it's getting by how much I mess with my hair. I'm just just trying to make it through. And my hair gets crazy. I took a shower. When you have a night of spicy sweats, you want to get a little refreshed. So I'm fresh out of the shower, so it's a little goofy up here. You got your random strays and everything, but it is what it is. But I didn't feel too much like death. And just like last week, I took today off because I just in case. I was like, you know what? Let's spend some time together. Let's have some fun in the morning. Especially because I did not feel well enough to stream last night. I was very hopeful that I would. And honestly, for like the first hour of it, I was like, if we ended right now, yeah, I'd go and do Final Fantasy IV, right? Heck yeah. And then like I stopped doing the random and it was like, you know what? I'm just gonna eat ghost pepper chips for everything. That'll, I felt like I was honoring Tofu in a way. I was giving her my all. And that was a choice. That was a choice. I believe we've got all the sound issues on my end figured out, where things weren't playing. You weren't able to hear anything. I think the game audio had gone through last time. I think it was like the only thing. The videos, the sound felt like nothing was going through. Logging out and logging back in OBS. Not turning it on and off again, because I did that. I restarted the computer several times. I made sure to switch all the, okay, is this defaulting to here? Is this, I went in, I spent hours over the last 2 or 3 weeks trying to figure this out. And no, logging out, logging back in. So anywho, where we last joined with that little last time clip, we were playing Final Fantasy IV. Let me bring that up. I do have to turn the sound back on, because boy howdy, it's not my favorite when I'm grinding. I did the teensiest bit of grind, maybe like an hour or so. Yeah, there's that sound. I'll turn that down a little bit on my end. Hopefully everything sounds good on y'all's end. Balances may have been thrown off while I was fixing things. But so we climbed the top of Mount Ordeals last time we were here. In our Dark Knight, Cecil has become the Paladin, which it's a really cool story moment. It's the tale of redemption that kind of has become a trope since then. You see it you see it a fair amount, but for at least me and for a lot of people, this was the very first time you were getting that kind of story, and it was really neat. The problem is, if you're a grinder, God knows we are, you reset to level 1. So I did a little bit of grinding. I just got him to level 22. I think the one thing I wanted to not leave, I didn't want to leave the mountain without one more cursed ring. I want one more cursed ring before we go. So I didn't get a chance to finish that. So we're gonna finish up this grind real quick. Hopefully we'll get it real soon. His cape on the sideways, by the way, it looks like those little seed pods that when you drop them, they helicopter around. So that's pretty neat. So the good news is, as you can see there, we did teach Cecil counterattack. It was one of the augments we got, I think we got from Yang's wife after we saved the day. Well, more or less saved the day. The bad guys succeeded, but they did not die. What do you call that, a draw? You lost your crystal, but you kept your life. Anyways, we taught that augment. If we wanted to, I believe a good auto battle when we have, I guess, a stronger hitting party, since Cecil has counter, would be to set his auto ability to cover. That way he's taking the damage in place of any other character, and then triggering that counter attack, so he's still getting attacks in. But right now, we aren't the strongest. We're not the strongest group. Tella's got all of his spells back, which is neat. However, his MP is never going to go up, and Meteor costs 99, so you can never use it outside of, story points in the game. So yippee-dee-doo. The other thing. So they're like, hey, when you beat the boss of this mountain, you get the curse skill, because he was using curse on us. You can get the curse augment. As for the route we've planned to giving certain characters augments, which are the special abilities, at certain points in the story, when they leave for whatever reason, if you've given them one, none, whatever, it determines how many you get back of their skill. And there's some tasty skills that we're going to want to pick up along the way. And so Curse was one of the ones I wanted to give to the twins. which would be the third one, which gets us all of their, which will get us all of their skills. Whenever they say goodbye for whatever reason. Nothing bad, I promise. You can trust me. Anywho. But you're supposed to get curse after beating the boss in this mountain, and I'm like, I must have picked it up automatically. It must be automatic, right? I check my inventory. No, it's not in there. And they're like, most of the places I look are saying, yeah, it's after the boss fight. You get it after the boss fight. So I'm like, let me run back to where the boss fight was. No, there's no item on the ground because I was at the top of the mountain. I wasn't going to go walk all the way down. So I did my initial grind to like 20, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll leave and see what the grind's like off the mountain. But I got bothered. I got bothered by it. So how I left the mountain is, since you can use teleport again, since 2 of my mages know it, I just teleported off the dang mountain. No, you're supposed. The answer was walk down the mountain because right here, like 2 maps down, was the curse. That's where you pick it up. It's just shining right here. So if you never walk down the mountain because the game gave you a shortcut to use, yeah, I'm pretty sure there was even an item for doing the same thing, kind of like in Pokemon. So if you used one of the normal game mechanics to get away, you would never get this item, and that seems. I was a bit salty when I found out, but happy that I went and double checked, because I would have gotten to the point where we needed to use it and not had it, and been a wee bit grumpy, for lack of a better term. I wish the healing staff did more. 50's fine. Except for when, you're getting hit for that same amount. We're maintaining, we're not thriving. It's not as good as having Rosa in our party, or even, dare I say it, Edward. Even Edward heals better. Ugh. I need to wash the taste out of being nice to Edward out of my mouth. Hold on. Ugh. Edward's the worst. Spoony Bard. But yeah, look at his cape. It don't move. It does a little side to side wagon when he's got a little wagon he's dragging when he's fine. Oh, that's right. Nightbot is nice enough to remind us, and Tofu would if she wasn't lurking. So I will do it for Tofu. We've got, yep, there we go. We have the community challenge, and I did not up the points, even though we got 60% of it in one day last week. I'm a man of my word. I'm not gonna just move the goalpost because I underestimated you. When we reach the top, we will be doing the first of Magikarp streams. Speaking of, let me just show you what I've been doing this week. Thank you, Tofu. Let me make sure the brightness is up so you guys can see. I'm in the middle of hatching them too. Wait for it. Look at all these Magikarp that I am breeding. All the fishy boys. So, statistics wise, I have, at the very least, I have a bare minimum. I had a bare minimum goal, and I have, what I really want. What I really want are shinies. I want to bring shiny fish to the table if I can. Evil Paul knows what's up. But my backup in case we... Really? I rubbed my head for 1 second. Look at Look at this poofy pompadour action. What is going on there? Close enough. This hair just does whatever it wants, man. Where are you going? Where are you going, hair? It's all over the place, man. Ugh. My hair is like Vito. Yeah, I have a symbiote up here. It's the Symbiote Hair Club for Men. Anywho, so my backup, if we can't get them shiny, is, and I've already accomplished this, I have a male and female with perfect IVs. They have the 31 and the extra 31 in every single stat. So I have those at the ready in case by the time we do the challenge I don't have a shiny. These are gonna be the strongest version of the fish that I can possibly bring to the table. I want them to have the best chance they have. Like one of the 4 moves, the only 4 moves that they can actually use, I don't count Splash, forget Splash. One of them is literally a TM that you don't get until you beat the game. So I'm like, nah, if I'm gonna be breeding them on one thing, then I will just trade them back and give them the move they need. Because I want these fishies, I want these to be the best fish they can be. Alright. Back to that grind. Actually, let me double check. I have not been paying attention to victory screens. Okay, we're still at 4. I forget, I think it's one of either the zombies or the spirits.
Come and see how good I look.
Thank you, Shin, for the host. I know it's you. I just know it's you. Tell me I'm wrong. It's either... What? No. It's either one of these zombie boys or it's the, like, spirit head. One of them, they have, like, a 15% chance of dropping the cursed ring. So, that's what we're aiming for. Stupid poisoning zombos. I hope everyone is having a good morning, or whatever the equivalent is for Shin. Whatever your time is. Wait, what is our money? Our money is at 169. Oh, but not 420. Boo, we were so close. We were so close to glory. Okay, let's... Why does this Asuna have to be... Is it Asuna? I used to say, like, I think I used to call it Asanya when I was a kid and didn't know any better. Like, I'm bad at pronouncing things. I've always been bad at pronouncing, apparently. I will die on Cecil versus Cecil, though. His name is not Cecil. This is the worst name. Can you guys just give me my ring? I loved it. I want to put a ring on it. So for those of you who might not remember my explanation of the cursed ring from last time, it has garbage stats. Like, it lowers your stats to a pathetic degree because it's a cursed ring, right? But the benefit that it gives you that would make you consider having garbage stats is that if your any piece of equipment you have on resists something, like, oh, this resists fire, so I'm taking like half fire damage or whatever it is, instead of resisting, you then absorb it instead. And I have a feeling there's gonna be times where we're gonna want that that little extra juice. It's 15:26. So it switches to PM after 12, so it'd be like 3 PM. Dang. Okay. Shin in the afternoon. Do 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 do. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Look at this wagon. Look at that. Work it. Work it. Work it. Turn. Work it. Work it. What is this weird fashion show? Actually, ooh, what is the walk cycle? The cape barely moves. Let's see the up and down. Not as fierce as the run. So yeah, we got to do the run up and then the walk down. That is our most model-esque. Is this what spicy does to my brain? I literally had to take, I took a shot of Tums and more migraine pills right before we started this because I'm still feeling it. And then, yeah, I let the dog outside, so right here, this corner of my eye is burning because I'm allergic to Florida. Your brain's not tuned for AM, PM. Shin, I feel like your brain is just, you just have an on-off switch. That's it. That's all you have. Time is irrelevant. You're just like, I'm on. And then for those of you who don't know, we got to finally talk about... Oh yeah, I haven't been paying attention again. We could have gotten it a minute ago and I wouldn't know. But before that, with the victory music playing, this is Reckless. This is a card game that I designed, and we'll be getting a Kickstarter going real soon. Blind, good morning, 138-foot wiener. Oh, what is this accent I'm doing? I don't know, but I love it. Anywho, good morning, Blind. Oh my god, Shin! That's amazing. Oh my god. Oh my god, I need to click off the victory music. That is just, I'm dying hearing that in my head. Okay, let's there we go. So, ew, military time because you had day and night. Boo for that. But yeah, it's a really neat game. I'm really proud of it. I can't wait to. Can you add negative? Yeah, you just. Oh, it flipped out of the bun. Hot dogs are very slippery. So just a little teaser of what you can expect in the game. Every player starts off Reckless at 10 HP. You lose the game. You are out of the game if your HP hits 0 or 21. Because not only can you attack yourself, mind you, or other players, or everyone, and some of the cards will hit everyone, you can also do the same for healing. You can be healed to death and out of the game. And then we have defense cards like redirecting an attack or a heal, or there's another one in there that puts a shield on you for a set number of turns. With shields, you cannot be attacked, but you can be healed through them. So turtling, there's a risk to the turtle strategy, and I have in fact seen people healed to death. The win condition is being the remaining player at the end of 6 rounds with the least amount of health left. So you gotta get a little bit reckless. This is why we named it Reckless. I'll be quiet. And then, of course, you've got these unique player power cards that you can throw in the mix, everyone getting one at the start of the game, and can disrupt normal function with them. It is a blast. Also, Chris, I forgot to say hi to you, too. Hi! Can I get a do-over on that hi? Because that was weird. That was... Yeah, Blind, that was my roll credits moment. If there was a CinemaSins on my life, it would have been there. Wait, why did it undo the sound? What? Okay. Okay. Back to the game. Back to that grind life. Did we get it yet? We did not get it yet. Can somebody drop a dang cursed ring? Military time is the only time measuring that makes sense to me since today's 24 hours. Why aren't clocks also showing 24? I mean, it's just assuming that you know enough to know, like, hey, at least in my hemisphere, hey, it's light out, so we're in the day, we're in the daytime, we're in the morning one, or we're in the night one. I might be fast forwarding. This is the normal speed, Blind. It is so slow. It is so slow. Guys, just so you know, this is the combat speed at its highest. This is the fastest combat can go. I am already bored to death in just that one encounter. Now imagine you're grinding or streaming it to other people. And then look at him run so fast. Oh, he's running his heart out, little guy. Woo! Final Fantasy IV Turbo Edition. I don't know, if Capcom can do it, why can't Square? So there's that speed, or we just turn on this itty bitty frame skip. It's as fast as we can adjust it. Haha, don't put my girl to sleep. Okay, I'm starting to realize Palom and Porum look like the Who's from Whoville. Don't at me. Actually, do at me, I don't care. Look at him. Look at him. Tell me those aren't little Whovilles. Whovians. The good news is Cecil seems to be getting really good stat gains. I guess they're trying to make up for the fact that they completely reset you. Because I feel like the Dark Knight, you get your HP up every. Wow, can you guys not? Oh, I didn't switch rows though. Take auto off and we'll waste one turn switching their rows. Oh, Batman. Oh, you mean the other Dark Knight. You were never dot. Okay. So the big hand points the number. Big hand is, what is it? Big hand is a minute and little hand is hour. I know these things. I'm a smart boy. We know things in this stream. Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. I just need to take care of one thing.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay, Miss Tofu apparently does not know either. So, Mr. Raven, is it what friends do? What is it like hanging out with your buddy? But they're like, if you want to hang out with an animal, which animal would you want to hang out with? It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. Well, that sounds like fun. Oh, I bet you I could throw a hot dog so far down a hallway. Like, it would reach the end of the hallway, and they'd be like, oh man, Reg, you're really good at this. Okay, so who do we want to throw a hot dog with?
Get some health back. Go kill something. You'll be fine. Oh my god. With great power comes great stupidity. Alright, you got one more chance, Tiny Reg. Do you like me as we buddies? Oh, that's very probable. We are buddies. Look at us being buddies and dancing. Do you like Mr. Raven more than me? Affirmative!
You go think about what you did. It's not okay. It's not okay. We have feelings. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, buddy. You can get up.
My name is still Reg. I hope you as well. My friend Mr. Raven told me about a fun game people play with each other where they throw hot dogs down a hallway. It is apparently called sex. Do you get to have the sex here in the prison? If not, hopefully you know how to have a good time. I'm sorry that you were stuck in here.
Is that... Am I being propositioned? I don't remember this. I'll play you a song. Did I just lose money? I hope I didn't just lose money. It's beautiful, thank you. Look at me dance. I'm dancing to your wonderful song. It's not my walk cycle. Did I lose money on that? I really hope I didn't. I'm gonna be legitimately grumpy. Crap, I think we lost money. Son of a bee. That was not worth $10, ma'am. I've been told destiny is a force of nature that determines your fates. I've also been told she dances down at the clubs on Wednesday and Thursday nights. I don't understand what that means. But also I've told destiny is a fun thing where people go and shoot each other in the faces. I'm very confused about all of these things, if I'm being honest, but I want to be a Super Saiyan God and kill Raditz as a Super Saiyan God. It will make me laugh. Killing him with the power of the gods after he mocks us for being weak. Oh, no, come here. Come here, Mr. Turtle. Look at it. Hold on, we can take this turtle for a swim. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, turtle, when did you first let your heart decide? Nom nom. Hey, look, Raditz, I'm a god. I'm a god, Raditz. What are you gonna do about that? You know, if we can meet the right friend who's willing to do a hot dog contest with us, we will throw those dogs so far down the hallway that they will never be seen again. Oh my god, it won't even let us finish the attack. Okay, good, it let us finish it.
If there's one thing we love here, it's a good hot dog throwing contest. Yep, nope. Tofu's got a good point. Reg apparently has not seen The Little Mermaid, but he has seen Aladdin. And I am shocked. Evil Paul and Tofu are tied for second place today with 137. Only Blind Demon has surpassed them with 138. It took me a while to find that Tums. I'm all out now. But I still have you, Pepto. Oh, we haven't done this in a while. Wait, Shin through 138 also. Are you kidding? Did I miss that? Hold on. Oh my god, wow. I've never seen it go that way before. Let me go get our good pal Reg. Hold on. Oh, hello everyone. Good morning. I wasn't doing anything weird. Hey, it's me, Uncle Reg. Miss Tofu wants a story about eating spicy stuff. Oh my goodness. So some of you may have heard this story or been around when it unfortunately occurred. Oh, hello, Mr. Blind. I'm so sorry that you can't see, but I love you very dearly. So we ate some really spicy foods It's practically like eating fire. And that's fine, you know, it's just a bit of flavor, it does stuff. If food is food, even if it doesn't taste good, if it's good for your tummy, then you should do it. But when it starts being all like fuzzy or hey, it's not supposed to be that color, maybe then start questioning things. But anywho, the spicy lava food, so it didn't sit well, I guess, is the socially appropriate way of putting this. I may have destroyed a bathroom, Miss Tofu. Like they said, they put tape up and stuff that said you cannot cross this line. There has been a crime here, and I'm like, hey, that's hurtful. I'm a person. But we don't talk about that no more. But I mean, you know, it's for you, and they say own your past and stuff like that. But let's just say that castle, your options of where to relieve yourself have been slightly limited based on things that happen due to no one's fault but their own. That's not me. It definitely... Okay, it was me. But I've had to listen to Mr. Jordan's tummy gurgles and burps and acids all night. It is ridiculous. Anywho, let me go get him. Alright, Mr. Jordan, go play your game. Do stuff. Hey. Hey, everybody. Guys, do you remember when Reg blew up that toilet? What? Oh, he seems sad. I don't... Just remembering this time on Shattered where Reg blew up a toilet. They literally couldn't go in after him. It was pretty funny. You talk about throwing hot dogs down the hallway and George goes, never seen it go that way before. Giggity. Okay, let's get back to the grind. Alright. Alright, 2 people are poisoned. Of course they are. We'll just use Porum. The good news is, if we do run out of MP, well, Tella can use Osmos and restore his MP if we don't want to leave the mountain, but just down south of the mountain is the Chocobo Forest, and if you touch a white Chocobo, you get your MP restored. So grinders who don't want to have to run all the way back to a town to use an inn, that's something to keep in mind. Grab birds to feel better. Raven. Or should we say hug birds? Maybe we should be nicer about it. Hug birds to feel better. I'm really not paying attention. Wait, how did I get already poisoned again? Pollum, buddy, can you just cut it out? I would like it if you stopped. I would like it if you stopped. I didn't even check to see. By the way, I like the sped up version. And as opposed to the actual. It just feels like a funeral march. I probably have said this like 3 or 4 times by now. I think every stream I've mentioned liking the slightly sped up music sometimes. Now the battle music I think is probably better slowed down. Like if we listen. Even then, it gets a little, I don't know, it gets a little too slow, but I think the sped up is just a little too fast. There's probably a sweet spot in the middle. Someone give me a ring. I'm about to have to look it up and be like, who drops this thing? Let me guess, Palm's gonna get poisoned. Just wait. Just wait. Just you wait. Hopefully everybody is having a great start to your week, and hopefully your weekend was fantastic. By the way, Tofu, I would say my happiest discovery in the spicy challenge. I literally thought I had everything I needed, and I dropped off the ghost pepper chips to David and Lauren, because I ordered them for just me, but it came with 6 bags, and I'm like, okay. And surprisingly, the other people were like, yeah, I'll try some. It's starting okay, and weekend was okay. Yeah. You know what, Blind? It's gonna be better than okay. It's gonna be fan-fluby-tastic, and that word got away from me. But, so I needed gas. I needed gas on the way home, and I'm like, I normally go to the gate, but the Buc-ee's is open right in front of it. I'm like, I could stop at the Buc-ee's and go inside and see if they have hot sauce. I mean, they have so much stuff in there, they might have hot sauce. And not only, I was expecting just generic hot sauce, of like, I made from jalapenos. And they're like, nah, here's ghost pepper and Carolina Reaper. And I'm like, well, I know I have to do it. You always aim for fan-fluey-tastic. Good. But the ghost pepper sauce, the Buc-ee's branded ghost pepper sauce, sweet and spicy as they called it, it's really good. It hurts a lot, but it's really good. I like it. I'm gonna have to be like very judicious in what I put it on though, because I don't want to cause myself intestinal distress, but it is very tasty. The Carolina Reaper did not taste as good. The consistency was so much more watery. Yeah, I can take excruciating amounts of pain if there's flavor. If there's flavor, I will suffer happily. It's the let me taste this thing that just hurts. It doesn't even taste good. Like this just tastes like burning plastic. Oh, cool. I'm glad you gave this to me. Teehee. That's the thing, like, Tabasco and that Louisiana hot sauce, my, part of my family that's not around anymore, divorce and stuff, they were really into those two. They thought they were so good. And I'm just like, oh, I think it's the amount of vinegar. I don't like vinegar. Good old Chipotle sauce. Yee. Now I have doing the HelloFresh meals. I have ventured out of my comfort zone a lot more in this last 3 or 4 months of doing it than I have over 3 or 4 years even. I'm allowing myself to. I'm actually putting some of the ginger in, maybe not the full amount. Cilantro can still go to hell. Sorry. But a lot of the recipes call for pickling some of the vegetables, if you're doing a Mexican dish, pickle some onions, pickle some tomatoes. I've been doing it and putting it in there and finding as a whole with the dish, it'll cut through and balance out really nicely. By itself though, it still tastes like hot garbage. I'm just so happy I found people in my life that understand how awful cilantro is. I live with a cilantro lover. It's so tough for me. Actually, Courtney is respectful enough. Once we hit the point of realizing it wasn't me just being picky, when she finally accepted it, it went from she's way more open about it, and it's now just if a thing wants cilantro, the meal will come with it. like the meal kits, I will keep it to the side. And at the end, if she wants cilantro, she will take the cilantro off and put it on her dish. But she respectfully, if they're like, cook cilantro into this, she won't do it and won't make me do it, because she knows I can, like a drug sniffing dog. my body can find the cilantro. Just a pinch of cilantro in a big old dish, and that would be all I could taste. Be like, stop poisoning. And then that's when I learned that coriander are just basically cilantro seeds. For those of you who don't know that is part of the cilantro plant. So if you find yourself using that ingredient and having a similar, I'm one of like the small percentage of people that have the taste bud that interprets it as a soapy taste. So if you find yourself using coriander and going, it doesn't taste good, now you know. I don't think there's a relationship with fennel, but fennel kind of tastes the same way to me too. I don't like fennel. I love, guys, I'm the sausage lord and all that. I love sausage. I love spicy sausage. I love Italian sausage. I hate fennel. And so I can tell you in a heartbeat if fennel's been used. Sometimes, and it's like a 50-50 shot. I love lasagna. It's a 50-50 shot if someone's throwing down on sausage in there that they put fennel in it too. And I'll be like, that's not the good one. Don't get that one. That's the fennel-y one. And I will look at the ingredients and be like, aiming for fennel. Random in high school. Interesting. So I didn't know it was a thing until Courtney and I started dating. And on my side where I lived, because we lived over like an hour drive away from each other, and we saw each other every single day. I want you to I did not sleep a lot. I'm gonna tell you that. I made questionable safety decisions on amounts of sleep and driving that I would not recommend others do. But I was crazy about her and just wanted, she was already my best friend. I just wanted to spend all my time with her. But there was a Chipotle over by where I lived, and so she already, whenever we'd hang out on my side, she'd want to go to Chipotle. And I'm sitting there eating the chips one day, and I'm like dipping it, I'm like scooping up some rice with them too. And I'm just like, she's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I don't think they wash their dishes all the way. What do you mean? It's like, it tastes like they're like they rinse the pan to put the chips in, or to store the chips and to store the rice in it, but they left soap behind. They didn't like wash it out. Like, it tastes really soapy. And y'all, I know what soap tastes like because you've met me, and I had my stepmom had an affinity for washing mouths out with soap. I will say their chips and their rice have some. The chips might actually be lime, but the rice has cilantro in it. The chips might be lime, and it's taken me a long time to get around to lime, but I think it's either lime or cilantro on the chips. So yeah, I've tasted bars of soap aplenty, and there was the one time, I don't know what she was thinking. there were no available bars of soap. So she squirted liquid soap in my mouth and said, "Don't swallow this." And that left a very lasting impression of the taste of soap. Do not recommend. Do not do that to your children. So if you hear Jordan say, "This tastes like soap," believe him. I'm very clear. And which is funny is that's not the house where I did my swearing at. Let's put it that way. There was one house where language was okay and one house where language wasn't. The language I got in trouble once in maybe 6th grade at the latest. I was riding my bike. I was trying to do. We were like doing tricks and stuff, and I thought I was gonna crash, so I shouted, "Holy crap!" And I got punished. Like that's the Baptist side that raised me. Let me tell you that. I think I had to write, like, outside of the soap punishment, it was like I had to write a bunch of lines of "I will not use bad language." Holy crap. Does anyone get... I probably need to check, because I have not... I've just been button mashing my way through these. I love you, Auto Battle. You saved me so much time. Meanwhile, the other... So one house was super strict, super strict Southern church vibes, right? And my other house with my mom, they were always working. They were working overtime. They were working separate shifts. They were, like, practically never home. I was a latchkey kid. I was raised by television. So the juxtaposition is very strange. Do I need to look up the curse? Let me look up the curse string real quick. You hear it drag as soon as you switch over to a different process. Let's see. Curse string. It can be dropped from Soul, Spirit, Bilfigure, Evil Dreamer, Bone Dragon. Oh, Bone Dragon. I need to meet you. Oh, no, not you. It's probably Soul and Spirit then that I'm looking for. Where's the remake one? Okay, they have a high... It's just our faces. It's the faces. So we'll just... Hopefully we'll face a few more ghosty ghosts and get our thing. And Nightbot's right. If you want to see two Magikarps take on Pokemon Sword while somebody wears a hot dog costume, maybe contribute. Oh, and with Blind Demon's contribution, we have hit 75%. Almost $39,000 dollars. Oh my god, I wish. 39,000 channel points. And Mick, I didn't say hi. I didn't notice your 88 throw a minute ago. My bad. Hey, buddy. We're at 41,000. We're only 9,000 away. Which means it'll probably be like next week or something that we do it. Come on. Somebody give me a ring. I love it. I want to put a ring on it. Enjoy your working lurking. You working it. Don't do that. Don't ever be me. Why is somebody always poisoned? My yawn just made me yawn. I wasn't expecting that. It's really funny in most games when I grind for the experience, and that's the whole thing I'm focused on. In this game, I just want the items. Give me the items, and I get a lot of experience because it takes a while for them to drop. Yonception. We have to go deeper. I'm just thinking about it. Oh, making everybody's workday hard now. Now you're all tired. That was a good one. Making everyone's workday harder. That's what she said. Oh yeah, we have to go deeper. That too. And yeah, for those of you that don't know, we do have those sound biddies downstairs under the video. I think it's set to just you got a sub, you get to play silly noises for freebies. Apparently you can set it up where people have to donate bits to do that. I'm like, I don't give a crap. Have fun. Make fart noises. Also, I was talking over the concept of financially supporting people you like on Twitch with David when we were talking about the stream, and that's where I came up with the idea of I suggested, hey David, if people sub during the spicy challenge, we should eat another spicy thing, like whether it's the big death chip. I thought he would not do the bad chip every time, but that was on him. I was like, hey, what if we do for every sub we eat another thing? And I was like, I was just suggesting I will do that. And then he decided to join me, which was cool. But for those of you who may have noticed, I'm not much of a bit dropper. If I'm coming in and trying to show support for you and your channel, and I do try to from time to time, I'm gonna give you subs. And I know it's counterintuitive because Twitch is gonna take half of that from an earning standpoint. Twitch takes 50%, which is dumb and it sucks, but it is what it is. The reason I want to give you subs to your channel and give them to your community is because I want to increase your community's engagement. I want to bring people in. I want them excited to use your emotes on your channel and be like, oh snap, like maybe this person hasn't been on a while. Like, oh, I got a sub to Tofu. I'm gonna go throw some Grogu's around in Tofu's chat. She's on right now. Let me go watch Tofu. Like, I want to see your community growing and happy, and that's why if you see me giving you a subby, that's my way of showing the loves. I mean, bits are cool too. If you want to do bits, you got bits, do bits. That's just my own personal comfort zone, I guess. Yay, Tofu agrees. Also, Tofu, your thought is I'm gonna make David and Jordan eat a death chip. Holy crap, that snake hit hard. And we're silenced. Swap rows. Oh, I did it on Cecil's. Oh, never mind, it's fine. Fine. Ooh, silver apple. That's a rare drop. Is that the MP one or the HP one? Okay, yeah, so silver apple, we had one already and I used it on Cecil when he hit level 1 again. It increases your HP permanently by 50. And since he's with us for the whole game, he's our boy. He's getting the upgrade. That's true. Tofu enjoys bit tiers. I wasn't gonna go that far last night, but David, I was like, David, you need to eat it. That counts. David, eat the chip. Eat the chip, David. I ate it for you, Tofu. I support my Tofu. Yeah, Twitch is a greedy little piglet. Hi, Twitch. Are you watching? Stop it. Then again, I'd still I feel more freedom, at least when it comes to what I'm showing and doing with you guys on Twitch than if I had to go to like YouTube or something. We blame David. I mean, it was my idea. Like, I wasn't gonna leave him in the lurch. That was my idea to do for me, because you know he's one of my best friends, and it is a channel that I wholly support and endorse, being a part of it since the very beginning. You know, I'm celebrating too. It might not be my, you know, Shattered Tabletop Games might not be my channel, but it's my sister channel, I guess is what you'd call it. Like, David and I have been doing it since day one, man. So I'm going to support the hell out of it. Oh god, I should have subbed. I should have gifted a sub last night and just made him suffer more. Why didn't I do that? Well. A fool's mistake. David, you know, Tofu, to be fair, David didn't know that I already told you what I was doing with the subs. I forgot to tell him that I gave you the heads up. So in his mind, he's like, well, they don't know that that's what we're doing, but you already knew. I didn't think of it that way. But boy, does that chip stay with you. And by the end, it was all I was eating. Yeah, 20 months is a long time. Hey, pollen wanted to warp. Neat. Yeah, I mean, that alone. I'm sorry. You know, sadly, Tofu, and I'm gonna hate myself for it, I have one more item coming in the mail. I thought it would get there before the stream. It's gonna maybe be here on Wednesday. Carolina Reaper Pebbles. They're like candy, different flavored candies made with Carolina Reaper. And so, you know, we're gonna have to try that on stream. Much as I hate myself for it. So look at that. One level, homeboy gets HP, MP, strength, speed, stamina, and intellect. Like, those are some tasty gains. Oh, you know, Tofu, you know the 4th of July is gonna get hot and steamy. Why did I... That was the worst wink I've ever done. I tried to click my tongue at the same time for some reason. That was terrible. Yeah, let's just say, guys, there's a hot, steamy surprise waiting for you guys on the 4th of Come on, you devil faces. Gimme. Gimme. Please don't give me those kind of eyes when you say hot steamy. Listen. If I give Blind the same eye, can you be mad at me? Hey, Blind. See, there. The timing with the tongue and the wink actually worked. It felt disconnected when I did it the last time. Hey, boy. You've come to eat teeth and chew bubblegum. Oh, no. Hey, Raven. Good morning, evening to you. I didn't die last night, which is cool. I felt like it. Felt like death. For those of you who missed it, you can catch out the VOD over at Shattered of us eating haunted ghost pepper chips. Yeah, I know, it's weird, right? I took today off because I assumed. Okay, eating your teeth. I assumed I was gonna be like an invalid this morning. However, I took enough, I guess, preemptive measures yesterday. I made sure that I wasn't too full from dinner. Like I had enough room for everything that was gonna be eaten during the stream, but that I had food on my stomach, so I wasn't just, if I was going in empty, that would have been bad too. And then our not sponsor for the day, Pepto Ultra. Good, God bless you, Pepto Bismol. And then also some tubs. This bottle is now out. No pooping on stream. Yeah. Oh my. Can you imagine if I was just streaming from the bathroom waist up? Hey everybody, it's me. No. That would be the worst. Raven, I ate ghost pepper chips a lot last night. I made David eat ghost pepper chips a lot. I don't know. Has anyone checked terms of service for pooping? Yeah, if we could do hot tub, we could do toilet. So I was pleasantly surprised. For those of you who didn't know, I bought last minute. I found Carolina Reaper hot sauce and a sweet and spicy ghost pepper hot sauce at Buc-ee's. And yeah, no, if you just waist up, man. If you just waist up. Yeah, not a public bathroom, just my own bathroom. Very echoey, I bet. I was pleasantly surprised to find that I love the sweet and spicy ghost pepper sauce. It is really good. And then unfortunately I have some Carolina Reaper pebbles coming in Wednesday, so I'll have to try those on stream for you guys. But Raven, we finally got to talk about this. Hold on, hold please. We finally got to talk about Reckless last night. Yeah, look at it. Look at these cards. Oh, cards are falling out. Cards are falling out. Look at all these cards. Yeah. We've got the Kickstarter coming soon, y'all. Some do it as a joke. Who would ever do a hot tub stream as a joke? I mean, if you want to get hot and steamy, just wait till the 4th of July, and who knows what's gonna happen that Sunday. Nobody knows. Nobody knows what's gonna happen on Sunday, July 4th. So the I don't know how long shipping will take when we get that up. David still has to do David is my logistical buddy. I was the creative boy behind the card game, but he has helped me. He helped me get all the designing and all that other stuff. All this stuff I don't know nothing about. Tovu, that's what I was like, can we look into making a digital version? I think I asked Evil Paul randomly. It's like, how hard would it be to make an online card game? Because I thought that would be a really neat Kickstarter reward tier. To be like, hey, kickstart the physical card game, and if we hit this point, you get like a free code for the app version or the game version, or you know what I mean, the digital version. So that way, the physical game is supported, and you have a way to play it with people that aren't around you. Just a thought, just a thoughty thoughts. Well, Mick, I've known him longer. What do you want from me? Actually, you know, Mick, I think this is the first time I heard what you did for a living. I've just heard you say, like, oh, I was working. I'm terrible. Oh no, Raven's a European for life. Rest in peace, my bird. Oh, Raven. So last night, David was hyping up that we had a special guest video. Special guest did a video, and he's like, "Who do you guys think it? What do you guys think it is?" And I perked up, and I was like so hopeful. I'm like, "Is it Raven? Did Raven make a little video for?" And David's like, "Oh, that would have been a good idea." And I'm like, "Oh." Instead, it was a live WOG blog. Ray went to the zoo and live WOG blogged a handful of the animals. Which, I mean, it was really funny, but it was like, I got my own hopes up. That's why I should not be allowed to think things. Well, if you know, we have healthcare here and not, oh, it hurts there, spit on it. Oh my god. Listen, Blind, if you're going into a room and giving someone money and saying, spit on me, that's not you didn't go to the doctor, you went somewhere else. You might also enjoy Resident Evil 8 for reasons. Wink, wink. I should check our inventory because I probably got the ring. Oh my god, give me the dang ring! Guys, I just want this one ring before we go. Ooh, Raven. If you got any channel points you want to throw in, maybe you can push us closer to 50,000. We're at 41. If you want to see the Magikarps flop into action. You work for a small company, done mobile, Oculus, and PC. It's a Christian company, so we did a lot of stuff for church groups originally. Hey. Excuse me. I am so gassy, y'all. I have been gassy since last night because of all the spicy. VR safety training? Dude, that's actually a really good idea. You know, Elon Musk could probably help you with that, Raven. I'm sure they're looking for people to test dangerous things. Actually, all the people that they talk about, like, hey, do you want to go colonize Mars? You will die. You will die on Mars. And I think I was mentioning that to Courtney, and she misunderstood because she had heard it referred to as like, oh, if you want to go into space, it's a suicide mission. They're like, do they not trust the rockets that much? Like, what do they think it, like, why is it so dangerous? I'm like, no. It's just, there's no return trip. You'll live the rest of your life out there. even if everything goes well, you'll never make it back to Earth. What they're going at. Although, if we've seen enough movies to know accidents happen. Wink. Why am I winking that one? I don't know. Should I touch space slaves or no? I don't know. I'm about to leave this dang mountain. I'm getting frustrated. I like grinding, but nobody. Raven Vulcans is the new Ben Affleck. For those of you who want to grow potatoes on Mars. Yeah, I feel bad about that one. You know, Evil Paul, you're also working on a exciting new point-and-click adventure with our own Raven Vulcans. Don't discredit yourself there. Which I can't wait for that action to happen. All right, do I just want to give up? Do we want to give up on this ring? I could come back later, I think. I have a blinking issue. Maybe I do. What's it to you? I feel like we should do some plot at this point. We've been grinding for at least an hour. Yeah, for something that has at least a 15% drop rate and about relatively 50% of the time that enemy's appearing, you think we'd have found it by now. Yeah, it's gonna be the crown jewel on the Evil Paul Empire. Yeah, no, I stand by what I said. So what do we think, guys? Do you want grinding until we get that one dang ring, or do we want to just go do some plot? I feel like Cecil is strong enough for plot at this point. Hey, when he's silenced, he really is the brooding protagonist, isn't he? Job hunting for better paying bennies. Ooh. Okay, fun game. Mick, what would your studio name be? At least high school me had wanted, like, if I had ever gotten to make the games I was wanting to make as a youngin', Studio WoW. My idea was some kind of dumb and then, entertainment or whatever. Because that way the name would inform what you're about to experience. I don't know if I fully would stick with that anymore. Ooh, Tiny Dragon Studio. What is this? Guys, I don't know how reasonable it sounds, but I'm still like spicy drunk. I'm like spicy hungover. My brain is not 100% after last night. Hand Puppet Studio. I'm getting frustrated with this drop rate. Oh, you're not down there? Where are you? Delilah. She's over there sitting on the chair looking she's sitting on one of the chairs in the living room. Come here. Don't you stare at me. Come like 1 foot closer so I can pick you up. Yeah. Oh, and then you jump. This poor little girl misses her mommy so much that when she's gone, because she's having, our daughter's having like a end of the year celebration at her VPK, she just sits on the top of the chair, top of the couch, and stares out the window hoping, mommy will be home soon. Mommy will be home soon. Yeah, I'm here. I'm another human being in your life. I could give you lovin's too. I can give you the love. Alright, that's too many kisses. That's too much love. That's too much love. Okay, you go. Why don't you sit here with me? You like the beanbag? Sit in the beanbag and hang out with me. He doesn't want to hang out with me. You don't want to hang out with Daddy, do you? Hmm? Okay. Yeah, she's back to doing her own thing. Okay, I'm gonna teleport out of here. I'm tired of not getting this item. Probably won't need it. I'll probably come back later. Shadow Tabletop, how are you doing? How is your butthole? I mean, how it... I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that, I swear to God. Oh, shots fired from Tovu. 20 months of subs is definitely not what's up, David. You have offended. Alright, let's heal that silence. Wait, hold on. Oh, everybody? Oh, we're already fully... Oh, okay, we were at max HP already. I did not know that. So then if we hug this bird, hugging birds, Raven, our MP is restored, and if we hug this bird, we can just take a ride. Hey, Jack, good morning. I hope your week is starting off well. See, look, your Chocobo, he's not upset. He's all happy. He's a happy burb. Look, here's regular speed even. Why is the music so slow? Man, David, she's gonna murder you. She is gonna murder you on Tuesday night. For those of you who don't know, tomorrow night is our monthly community night. And David will be actually a player, not running the game. Okay, so now that we're back, everyone should be nice to us, right? A paladin. I didn't think it possible. Okay. I guess they're not mad at me no more. Wait, what? Okay, oh, we gotta go talk to the elders first. Wait, my audio's cutting in and out? For realsies? You've returned in a dark light. Dark night no longer. Just as you can see, I didn't think you'd be able to do it either. Either? Forgive me, it pained me to do so, but I sent those two along to keep watch on you, to ensure your intentions were pure. It seemed there was no need. Callum, Porum, you did a fine job. Well, now you know. I'm terribly sorry I couldn't tell you. No, you are well within your rights after all I've done. But those deeds are behind you now. You are a paladin! Where did you get that sword? I received it on the mountaintop? The writing engraved on its blade. Those are the words of a legend passed down in Mysidia. What's a little drunk? The audio? Is it because I have the fast forward on? See? Look if I turn it on. A legend? Okay, this is a very slow legend, apparently. Birth from womb of dragon's maw, and born unto the stars. By light and darkness cast aloft, our dreamtide oaths resworn. That didn't rhyme. Moon is swathed in ever light, ne'er again to no eclipse. Earth with hallowed bounty reconciled. I hate this poem. The light on the mountain called me its son. Whose was the voice I heard? I do not know what the light you saw was, nor do I know what the legend foretells. All I know is that we Mysidians have been told for generations to pray for its realization. To pray and to trust in the one who bears the hollowed light. I believe that one may be you. Then all that remains is to put it into gold bears as quickly as we can. I forgot like half of our voices, I'll be honest. Up, Shen. Shen's drinking blood again. Better watch out. Hide your necks. Hide your wife. Oh, Tella, is that truly you? It has been ages, my friend. We met Tella on the mountain. You learned Meteor up there. Meteor? Then what is happening now must be of a... I'm sorry, I'm still so gassy from last night. Then what is happening now must be of a magnitude great enough to shatter even those ancient seals. Yep, it would seem so. And now I have the means to avenge Anna. Avenge her? Goldbear's killed her, and now I'll do the same for him. Tell him, my friend. Let hatred... I forgot how to pronounce a normal word. Let hatred drive your thoughts, and it will be your undoing. Meteor would destroy you if you ever tried to use it now. If I should die, so be it. What he's done must not go unpunished. Stubborn as ever, I see. You've not changed a bit. Nor you. But young Cecil has become a paladin now. If the two of you work together, you just might have a chance. But if we were to face Golbez, we'll need an airship. We must go to Baron. Very well. I will reopen the entrance to the Devil's Road. As a paladin, you should be able to walk it safely. I will retire to the Tower of Prayer and pray for your success. Go now. The fate of the world rests in your hands. Cool. If I feel good, I might stream after, while next morning he's still feeling the spicy effects. I mean, yeah. Yeah, at the end... At the end of the Shattered, he's like, Jordan, are you think you might stream? We're like, no, I'm dying. I literally walked outside where it's normally very humid and kind of hot at night still, and it felt cool. Like I stood outside for like 5 minutes just trying to cool down. You need accompany Cecil no more. Your work is done. No, it isn't. You told us to help him, didn't you? To see things through to the end. Please, Elder, let us go too. Oh, you too. You too. Yeah, my hair became just increasingly insane throughout the night. The light on Mount Ordeals accepted you as well. This may very well be your destiny. I cannot leave Mysidia, but perhaps you can aid Cecil and Tella where I cannot. Cecil, Davila, you'll look after them, won't you? But they're only what? You've seen what we can do. Well, you have, haven't you? Fear not, I'll be along as well. They'll be safe. It's not like something terrible will happen to them. Not at all. Then I suppose there's no reason to object. Woohoo, all right, we're going. This isn't a picnic we're going on, Palom. The entrance to Devil's Road lies within a small structure on the east side of town. It will lead you to Baron. I will be in the tower praying for you and all the life upon this earth. Luck be with you. Or in Jesus be with you! Tofu likes crazy hair, apparently. Wait, where? Why can't I walk? Where am I going? Who am I? I'm also tired. I think we have everything we need, right? Yeah, I think so. Let's pop a save, because I can hear Tofu in my head. don't think I have a reason to stay on Devil's, or to not do Devil's Road yet. Let's just go for it. Whee! Shattered started with ask questions. At some point he realized I wasn't going to stop, so had to shut me down at some point. Last question, we can't do this forever. Fine. You say that, Tofu. You say that, but there were still some questions near the end I saw, and I didn't care. I was happy to answer them. Is this the way out? Wait, if that was the way out, what was the downstairs? No, they were really good questions, Tofu. Oh yeah, it's the have you ever Final Fantasied before? If not, come in here and learn what stuff is. Stuff do. Okay, let's see. A master monk now serves in His Majesty's Royal Guard, as if it lacked muscle enough already. I believe he's at the inn right now. A master monk, you say? Where could we have ever met a master monk? The king's decrees grow darker by the day, but raise your voice in opposition, and you go the way of old Sid. The hell they do to Sid? What did they do to my fluffy boy? Let's check Sid's house. Let's see if his daughter is at least there. Cecil, oh thank heavens you're alive. Father hasn't been back from the castle in some time. I pray it's nothing, but I've begun to fear that something may be amiss. Wah, wah. Is anyone over here? By the way, father-daughter share this house, but there's only one bed, which is weird. My coding teacher at college would say bad rand day when he was showing us came up with a random number. Rand is what you did. Yeah, I know Rand. Let's go to the inn, because couldn't possibly be someone we know here. I put way too many nuggets in the oven. Father keeps grumbling because we don't have customers. Nobody comes here because they're all afraid of the soldiers up in the pub. I don't want to stay in your inn. Okay, come again. Yeah, that's exactly what I did, Shin. Look who it is. It's our best buddy. It's Yang the Wang. I don't know how much more of this I can bear. The guardsmen act as though they own this place. What do you say? We'll talk to Yangi in a minute. Have you heard? Sid's been locked up in the castle. Word has it he just finished work on his greatest airship yet. Would you believe it? He refuses to tell the king where he's hidden it. Ooh, super airship. Hey, buddy. Hey, best friend. Yang, is that you? Praise be, I thought you were dead. And you are? I forget Yang's voice, I'm sorry. I suppose you wouldn't recognize me like this. It's I, Yang, Cecil. I'm gonna do something stupid and I'll probably regret this. See, hi-ho, Cecil. I've searched long and hard for you. This man is a traitor to the King of Baron. Seize him! Sir. Womp womp. Things didn't go how we expected them to go. Oh no, he's a bad guy, but why? Ooh, Shin throwing in some points. We're at 45,000 out of 5. 5 more and you guys get the Magikarp run. Oh my god, we got minied! Look at him, look how tiny! Look how tiny he is! I wanna undo that. I'm gonna undo that though. He's an itty bitty Cecil! He's so tiny. He's tinier than they are. That's adorable. Wait, what's up? 53 2K points? I'm confused. Oh, I know you well. I lost the Kerbin. Hi-ho. I know you well, Blackguard. Blackguard, sure. Oh, Shin's got tons of points is what I'm hearing. Okay, cool. Let's switch to Porum. Let's Asuna the mini away. Cause that hurts. You know what? Let's go big. Let's go big. Let's hurt him. What's the big? Oh, we got Aga's baby. We got the Aga's. Let's see how much that does. 1,000? Nice, nice. Yeah! No, wait. Yeah! Alright, kick's gonna hit everybody. That's doing like nothing, man. Look at that. I'm gonna undo it with a healing staff. I should toad him. Nah. Oh, nope, that was enough damage. Never mind. I'm just goofing around in battle. Hi-ho, Cecil. We were attacked by a Leviathan, weren't we? I remember a little after that. Baron must have been taking advantage of your amnesia, using you to its own ends. Forgive me. What have this is a fart. What have Rydia and Edward? Oh, I guess we can end the spicy challenge Nightbot command. Rydia was swallowed. Oh, I can't. Ugh, that's a hard voice to keep up. Oh, Rydia was swallowed by Leviathan. I do not know Prince Edward's fate. Oh. No, I'm gonna save those voices for later. What voice can we do? Colonel Campbell, where are we? We're in Baron, and we best not talk here, lest any guards overhear us. Let's see if we can find a room. Thank you, Paul. Yang's back, baby! I think, if I recall, when party members aren't with you, they're still gaining experience. Ha! I saw what you did to them guardsmen. You've got grit and strength to match. Why don't you spend the night? No need for coin. Oh, it's my pleasure. Oh, I'm so happy to see you. Oh, I'm gonna think about this night forever. He seems nice. Who might this gentleman be? This is the great sage Tella. His daughter and Edward were. She loved him enough to give her life for his. What the heck voice did we do for Yang? Man, I can't remember crap. My condolences for your loss. My name is Yang, and I'm a monk of Fabul. I'm the great Palom, magical prodigy of Mysidia. Please forgive my brother's lack of manners. I'm Porum, his twin sister. Well, that monk training really paid off, huh? Letting Baron brainwash you like that. Palom! I've disgraced myself. Ooh, wait, what's a thing for me? Oh please, I must see the thing for me. And maybe tofu. Is it a video or is it just a picture? I guess it's just the picture. Oh, 2 pictures. I only see 1 picture. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, it's before and after. Oh my god. The hair is like 3 times as big. Yep, that's about right. That is about right. I get all floofy. We've no time to dwell on what is done. We need to rescue Sid. But how? I don't think we'll gain easy entrance to this castle. Oh, they gave me the key. What if he had this? A master key. Of course, you were serving in the Royal Guard. With this, there should be a way. We got a key. We got a key. Everyone's sitting all straight and serious at how it started. Yeah, we didn't know where the night was going. Oh, lordy. Lordy, lordy. Alright, let's get some... Now that we have the key, we can actually unlock the weapon and item shop that was locked up beginning of the game. Whoops. I tried to use a potion on the door. I'm so sorry. What's terrible is it means these people have been standing in here this whole time. But look who it is. It's Camping Way. Oh, Cecil, greetings and salutations. See, I remembered his voice. Did you catch wind of my debut? Is that why you've come? No? Oh, excuse me then. I just assumed. You see, I recently awakened to my own musical inclinations and began to sing while wandering about the world. Having discovered the siren call of music, I have little choice but to abandon the name of Camping Way. My passion now lies in imparting hopes and dreams to the people of the world through song. Camping Way became Jamming Way, the bard. Would you like to hear a song or two before you go? Yes, I would. Well then, by all means. Which song would you like to hear? Ooh, what do we want? What do we want? That's a lot of songs. That is a lot of songs. Let's do main theme. Okay. The Red Wings, I think, is the good one, right? Yeah, that like E. Okay, so now we have basically can just listen to any of the music that we encounter in the game at this point, which is cool. After he's gone and done his next thing, that'll become a feature of the Fat Chocobo. Just like I think previously unlocked we can watch cutscenes too. Cadet Links, good morning. Wait, there's a government run by goats? I would like to hear more. Actually, I'm gonna take a quick break real quick. We will be right back after these messages. You know where that's going.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay, Miss Tofu apparently does not know either. So, Mr. Raven, is it what friends do? What is it like hanging out with your buddy? But they're like, if you want to hang out with an animal, which animal would you want to hang out with? It's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. Well, that sounds like fun. Oh, I bet you I could throw a hot dog so far down a hallway. Like, it would reach the end of the hallway, and they'd be like, oh man, Reg, you're really good at this. Okay, so who do we want to throw a hot dog with? Get some health back. Go kill something. You'll be fine. Oh my god. With great power comes great stupidity.
Alright, you got one more chance, Tiny Reg. Do you like me as we buddies? Oh, that's very probable. We are buddies. Look at us being buddies and dancing. Do you like Mr. Raven more than me? Affirmative! You go think about what you did. It's not okay. It's not okay. We have feelings.
Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up, buddy. You can get up.
My name is still Reg. I hope you as well. My friend Mr. Raven told me about a fun game people play with each other where they throw hot dogs down a hallway. It is apparently called sex. Do you get to have the sex here in the prison? If not, Hopefully you know how to have a good time. I'm sorry that you is stuck in here.
Is that... Am I being propositioned? I don't remember this. I'll play you a song. Did I just lose money? I hope I didn't just lose money. It's beautiful, thank you. Look at me dance. I'm dancing to your wonderful song. It's not my walk cycle. Did I lose money on that? I really hope I didn't. I'm gonna be legitimately grumpy. Crap, I think we lost money. Son of a bee. That was not worth $10, ma'am. I've been told destiny is a force of nature that determines your fates. I've also been told she dances down at the clubs on Wednesday and Thursday nights. I don't understand what that means. But also I've told destiny is a fun thing where people go and shoot each other in the faces. I'm very confused about all of these things, if I'm being honest, but I want to be a Super Saiyan God and kill Raditz as a Super Saiyan God. It will make me laugh. Killing him with the power of the gods after he mocks us for being weak. Oh no, come here, Mr. Turtle. Look at it. Hold on, we can take this turtle for a swim. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, turtle, when did you first let your heart decide? Nom nom. Hey, look, Raditz, I'm a god. I'm a god, Raditz. What are you gonna do about that? You know, if we can meet the right friend who's willing to do a hot dog contest with us, we will throw those dogs so far down the hallway that they will never be seen again. Oh my god, it won't even let us finish the attack. Okay, good, it let us finish it. Oh no, he got the upper hand on us. Oh, I was to the marriage thing. Marriage lets them throw hot dogs down hallways every day together as much as they want. Oh man, maybe I should ask Caden if he wants to be my marriage buddy so we can have hot dog throwing contests all the time.
I for one recommend we all have hot dog throwing contests together too. Tons of fun. I was thinking about the clip that was made by Evil Paul of greeting Shattered. I've actually greeted my dad that way all year. My dad had to have a major inside surgery for some issues. I forget the exact specifics, but it involved the region. And so yeah, I've basically been like, how's your butt? How's your butt every time? That's how I say hello now. Just how's your butt? Okay, so we're good talking to him. Okay, now he just wants to do song. Yeah, it was something that went unnoticed apparently. So it was good that they found it. Thunder Rod. How many healing stuff? 1, 2, 3. Let's do. I can't remember if we need 4, but better to have them and not need them. Thunder Rod. I think we're gonna. Yeah. Now that we have the Thunder Rod, we'll switch our mages to using that for offense. Because like nobody. Wait, how do we get those treasures? I want your treasures. Let's see. Okay, so that brings everyone's physical defense down by 1 or 2, but it raises, I'm assuming, their magical defense. Joel, good morning. How you doing? That's a tough call. What about this? Okay, so it's at least an improvement for Yang. Let's just... No, not that many. Do 5. Well, okay, Yang already has it. It'll help teleport and Impalum. We have plenty of those. Okay. All right, so let's do some equipping, and then we'll get to some murdering. First meeting of the day. Good luck, my buddy. All right, so we're gonna move it over to lightning. Was it headman? Okay, and yeah, so that brings, it brings your magical evasion. What's good? Okay, what? Oh, it's evasion. Evasion went up. No, we're not giving you that. Okay, so evasion goes down a little. Magical defense and evasion go down. Strength goes up? That doesn't help you at all. This was a waste of money. I bet this is a waste of money as well. Ooh, but 5 extra. Ooh, 5 extra attack. Only slightly less defense. I want him to be a strong boy. This is what he technically like should be. Oh, that is a big. Yeah, we're gonna try strong now instead of defense. We'll see how it goes. It's a video meeting. I can't even ignore it. Oh, you watch me ignore a meeting. You watch me. Okay, so that's the trade-off. I can be real strong, but have garbage defense. No, I'm not gonna do that. Look how much cursoring lowers everything. My goodness. That is, like I said, it's only gonna be for very specific occasions. No, we're not gonna give you that, but we might give you this. Yeah, no, this is, I am full of regret for my spending choices now. To you, however, you get the full bennies. So you just get nothing but improvements, dude. Tella will go to Thunder Rod. Nah. You know what? That is a big upgrade on Tella's evasion for really not that much difference in magic defense. So yeah, that should be everyone. And now we just gotta switch our auto abilities real quick, like. No, that's not what I wanted. We just gotta switch up to Thunder Rod. You're fine. You're fine. You're going back to... No, not brace. Kick. There we go. Kick is OP, y'all. Kick is real good. It hits... It's slightly weaker than his regular attack, but it hits every enemy. You can't argue with that kind of damage. By the way, Joel, if you want to contribute to our Fishy Boy challenge, we're almost there. We're almost all the way there. We're so close you can taste it. All right, that should be everyone. How do I get your? I want your treasure chests, please, please, and thank you. See, look at that, 47,000. We're so close. What if I come? Can I come from behind? Well, I guess those chests are for show. I like the Dark Knight that used to come here. I wonder if he really died like everyone said. Oh wow, they're just saying we're dead. That's cool. That's fine. All right, pop a save. So I'm pretty sure we can use the Devil's Road to get back. If we need to. Think anybody... Excuse me. Hello. No one may enter the castle without permission of His Majesty the King. If you have no business here, be on your way. I have a key. Do I literally have to go in the back door? Oh, no. Oh, let me try the other side. The other side might have a slight. No, okay. All right, let's literally walk behind it and see what happens. No. Okay. There must be something in town then that's something in town must be locked that we need to unlock with. I'm just being silly. Oh gosh, I'm like, this is taking forever. Let me put the speed boost on. Speed boost is already on. Oh my god, I'm just so slow. Go figure. There we go. 19 gil, thank goodness. Whatever would we do without it? Was there a town, or was there a building in town I didn't go to? This is where we came out of, right? So what is this one? Oh, it's Rose's house. Nope, haven't seen her. She could be anywhere. It's not like I think she's dead. I think Cecil thinks she's dead. What about top of the waterway? Was there something there? No, there's just the dancing queen. Oh wait, no, there is a little building that I misread the map. There's a little building at the front. That's gotta be it. Okay, it looked like the shape of a door. What am I doing with my life? Where am I supposed to go? Wait, I'm actually gonna take a look real quick, like. Oh. Okay. I did find this out. It was apparently there. I was checking the wrong side for a hidden passage. Where is it? Aha! See, now I can go steal other stuff. $2,000 and whoops. He's got no problem selling to me from behind his counter. That's great. Zeus's wrath. Does this come around any? No, it doesn't. Okay. Building on the left side that has a locked door. What? That's where we came out though, right? Oh. Here. See, it just wasn't on the map. I knew something was there. I'm being stupid. Alright, let me in. Give me that treasure. Got $1,000. And once again, we have now access to unlocking 100% of a map for free items. One of my favorite things about this game. I love free items for Jordan. Alright, let's see how tough the enemy is. It's fishies, and it's a waterway, that makes sense. Man, they don't like Yang. But they're not gonna like Yang's Thunder Claws, I tell you that much. Even at its fastest speed, this feels so slow. Excuse me. Those thunder rods are working real good. Pretty sad when Cecil is like our weak hitter compared to everybody else. Okay, we got a high potion. Hello. An ether. A Zeus's Wrath. And a loop. Okay. I will take that. If you notice me bumping into walls and stuff, it's because I'm literally looking down at our... Oh, wow, that was a quick meeting. I look at the bottom screen to make sure I'm getting the 100% on the map when I'm navigating. So I'm gonna bump into all the walls. Well, dude, the only feeling better than having meetings canceled is having them last like 2 minutes and someone being like, nah, it's over, get out. Okay, now that we got Yang in, I feel a lot more confident in our party. Yeah, just watch the walls. Walk around, we're at 95%. Oh, this should be a hundo. Yay! 3 high potions. What are we like? I feel like we're really... Yeah, we're at 81 high potions. We're real good there. Stupid camping way essentially stole all of our tents, though. That has me a bit salty. We're underwater now. Oh, okay, this map got weird. Surprise gators! Oh no! Okay. Look at them stat gains on Cecil though. Oh, it's good stat gains. We're able to convince sales that engineering doesn't have to be in the meetings. So now we just talk about what we're doing, like, peace. Honestly, Joel, I have not seen anything. Ooh, oh, hello, treasure. I want you. Give me treasures. I haven't seen anything on Eternals yet. It's one of the properties that it was like, until stuff starts coming out, I feel like they've been talking about it coming for 4 years. So I've just been like, I'll wait till real stuff is out before I get myself hyped up for it. So yeah, I will have to watch that today. I think I heard Selma Hayek is in it. Yeah, and that it's coming out in November. Like, honestly, if everything works out appropriately, where am I going? If everything works out appropriately to literally only get invested in something a couple months ahead of its release is gonna feel nice, as opposed to like, I've been waiting for this for 4 years. Which is usual hypedom for me. What item did we pick up? I don't even know. Does anybody know what we picked up? Yeah, it feels like it's been real light on info on a lot of these Phase 4 stuff. I feel like the Panda Express has been real hard on the entertainment industry. Because they're like, okay, we don't want to start hyping up the stuff for next year and the year after because we still haven't gotten to release the stuff we were supposed to release last year. They want you to still be excited and hyped for the new content or the about to be released content, so if they get you overloaded on everything else. Alright. We'll just have Cecil swap Rose and everybody else can kill these things. And we'll put fast forward back on. I don't know if I went the right way. We're gonna find out. Where's a max repel when you need one? Oh, wait. Is that it? No. No. Okay. Spider silk. Okay, so now we can go back to the main. This was the little extra area. I did it right. I did it right. I wasn't sure. It's like one of the other things everyone the last few weeks has been talking about the Castlevania season 4 or whatever. And it's like, God, we forgot to start season 3. Like, I'm behind. I'm behind on stuff, man. You would think that I wouldn't be, given that we've been in a pancetta, but... And as you might be able to pick up on, Courtney and I like to find ridiculous names to refer to the last year or so. It makes us chuckle. I know the pandemonium has been hard on a lot of people. So any happiness, any chuckle that you can find is a good one. Okay, what do we got here? Hermes sandals? But his feet are all wet if he left them sandals up there. Wait, didn't we give somebody a pirate voice? Did we give Yang the pirate voice? No, we gave it to Rydia. That's right. Because of TFG, no, because of Ant, we gave Rydia the pirate voice. That's right. How do you... Okay, we're in here? I remember now. When we see Rydia again, Rydia is a pirate. I still don't remember what Yang's voice is supposed to be. I gotta start writing these down. It's easier when we voiced like 5-6 characters tops in the earlier games. But once you get the 4 and 6 at least. Oh boy. Alright, we should be good for hundo% now. Yeah! And we got another ether. How many of those do we have? 14! That's... I wish that number... Those are rookie numbers. We can pump that number up. Okay. Okay, there's a fake wall. There's real fake doors here somewhere. Oh, look at that. I haven't seen Cecil unable to one-shot anything in a long time. It's sad in a way. He's just a baby. Oh, I love Kick. I love Kick and I love item magic so much. They are my favorite things. Okay, where's the real fake door in here? Did I do it too soon? Snakeums! Oh, they can paralyze you. Don't paralyze Yang. I love Yang. Yang is the hardest working bald man. Speaking of characters who look like Who's, he's got the same Who braid on top. So who's our Grinch then? Okay, where's our fake door? Alright. We got Cecil. Oh no, if he's paralyzed, do we not swap Rose? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Did you do it? Cecil, baby, I told you to do it. Please do the thing. Well, at least Thunder Rod still does full damage. Alright, let's see how much Kick do. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. No worries. Where is this real fake door? Oh, there we go. Yay. 3 remedies. Okay, remedies are good. I'll take that. What is in here? Another ether. Yeah, rookie numbers. So what does y'all's week look like? Do you got anything cool coming up? You got anything you wanna talk about? Wooden door. There's no wooden door. What are you talking about? I don't see a wooden door. Just to work. It's all like, oh look, we found people! Look at them! And they're going to die. It'd be funny if they also were weak to thunder, but actually, you know what? Okay, here's a question. That is a knight covered in metallic armor, head to toe, with a sword even sticking out as a lightning rod. Why shouldn't they be weak to thunder? I feel like they should be weak to thunder. Okay, save room. And bony treasure. Ancient sword. By the way, it's also kind of dumb. That's actually not better. Why would we want that? I guess because it can curse people? Huh. Alright. I was about to say, if we already immediately got a stronger weapon than this legendary, like, the legendary Sword of Light, that's gonna be really stupid. Wow, they just beating children up in here. Excuse me? Okay, I'm just looking at something. Okay, I know what we're gonna do. Welcome back, Paul. Pop that save. No, auto battle's fine. Stop hitting the old man. I wish this would start doing more. I wish it would start doing more. Yo, we are so close to Magikarp. And also hot dog costume. Welcome to the castle. How is our health doing? Just for funsies. Magic happiness. Soon, Shin, soon. Do. Hey, there's this weird guy just swimming laps in our moat. Is anybody concerned about this? Nah, he's fine. Alright. Probably go that way. I don't know what the best way to go is, actually. We go back to our old room. So that's where we first met Namingway. It'd be funny if somebody else lived in our room, though. No, just us. Oh, look at that. We can even heal. Thanks, game. Let's see. Is there anything else? Alright, well, let's get going. I'm sure once Courtney gets home with Evie from their little thing that they're gonna wanna... She'll want me to end the stream. I forget exactly where we need to be going. I guess not here. I guess not here. Evie got actually really upset yesterday when she asked about all the spicy stuff I had laid out. I told her what we were doing, and then she got upset that she could not be in there. She's like, I want to be in your video. It's like, baby, you're gonna be asleep. Also, it's really spicy stuff. Cutscene, sort of. Lord Cecil. You're alive! Bagan, tell me you've not joined him too. Him? Golbez. I'm captain of His Majesty's Royal Guard, Cecil. My loyalty belongs to Baron, now as ever. Forgive me then, I've heard that Sid is being held here, is it true? I fear it is. I led my men here in hopes of rescuing him, but only I survived. I see. Will you come with us then? Your blade would be most welcome. Oh, consider it yours, my lord. My blade will be most welcome in your back. I mean, nothing. Oh, that's healthy, Joelle. Get a little disconnect. Ooh, excuse me. What is it? Something stinks. I smell it too. A monster stench. What? Be on your guard, my lord. His acting stinks too. You would expect him to try a little harder to fool us, wouldn't you? So you have gone over. Maybe. Why must you keep accusing me of being some kind of traitor? I'm merely repaying a great man for the wonderful gift he gave me. Behold! Look at my beauty! He's so pretty. Okay, so we are going to attack him. We're going to attack him. We're gonna heal him. And, oh, I should have kept that other move on. Alright, we'll just defend. Holy crap, though. Tella. Kira. There we go. So you can attack his arms, but they're like immune. They're immortal right now. So right now we don't want to be casting magic. His body has reflect on it. Well, let's have her Asuna herself. Blood feast, you sir. Howie. Let me target everybody. Okay, there we go. That's a heck of a kick, though. 431. Defend. That's Cecil. Alright, defend. Parliament Forum will stay in defense mode until he falls for my trap card. Actually, let's get Asuna going. Where's Asuna? Oh, I put it at the top, didn't I? There he goes. Porum's got sap. Let's unsap Porum. Keep defending. We just gotta kill the body and then nuke him. Alright, gotta nuke him. How much damage? Oh my god! Holy crap! They dead! Cecil leveled up though, good for you, buddy! No, but Joel, it's really good for you to recognize that you needed a break and then took one for yourself, and I'm really happy for you, buddy. But holy crap! Hold on. Look how sad he looks. Hold on. We got this.
Hey, Dad!
Yes, they are. My god. You shouldn't be so quick to trust people. Thank you, Shin. Even bacon. Actually, hold on. I need to take a swig of some freaking Pepto right now. That's better. The spicy is still hurting my body. Alright, let's bring Yang and Palom back to life. My god. Alright, let's use Tella's heal, because we can use, maybe we can just use a regular cure. Tella can use Osmos to restore MP. The twins, only the black magic one can. Right. So now I think from there we just go straight forward, right? Oh, there's another place we can go, apparently. If we head to the top of the castle. Ooh, look at them treasures. Look at them treasures. They're not being guarded. My treasures. Come to me. Come to Daddy. Daddy needs your treasures. Why is this? Wait, hold on. Why was it? Am I like literally just slightly on that hitbox there? I guess I am. Alright. Ether? Ether? Unicorn horn. Phoenix down. Phoenix down. Unicorn horn. That's not even where I was supposed to go, apparently. This was listed as other treasure somewhere. Okay, cool. Let me find where I'm actually supposed to go and do this. Where is this tower? Oh, it probably means this way. It means this one. I'm batting. Yep, yes I do. Sandals. Some wine, some sandals, and some more wine. It's gonna be a good time. You're gonna have a good time, little party. Everything's fine. An unseen force blocks the passage? What? Weird. That means, I guess that's probably, we'll have to defeat old bad guy to get that. I'm willing to bet. So high potion, some high potions. These are some good things. Good things! Ether. Tent. More tents. Okay, that's good. See, I like the slowed down theme for here, but I don't like moving at a snail's pace. Do-do-do-do. It's a little too frenetic at fast forward. But, oh my god, the game runs so slow. Wait, nope, not that way. So now we should go do the thing, talk to the king, who's probably not a total evil bad guy. Probably just a normal human being. Who knows? Who knows these things? So what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I'm gonna keep auto battle on this time and see what happens. We're gonna see. Look at our strut. Man, Tella is thick. Cecil, you've returned at last, and all the stronger for your journey by the looks of it. Your Majesty. Oh, and look at you. You've become a paladin, is it? I'm afraid that won't do at all. My liege? Your liege? Who might that be? Oh, I think I've just remembered. You must mean that old fool who refused to surrender up this kingdom. Yes, that's it. The King of Baron. It's his part I've been playing all this time. What have you done with the king? Would you like to go and see him? This king of yours. You best not mistake me for another He was how one as weak as he came to be crowned as an archfiend is something I will never know. Then you're one of them. Yup. Oh, he's so pretty! I am the drowned king Cognazio. Am I saying that right? I don't know. Archfiend of water and sworn servant of Golbez. Bow down before me. Whee! That face is amazing. Oh, you can do slow, is it? Alright, Tella's next turn. Tella is going to cast haste. Actually, does Porm have haste? I bet. Maybe. Oh wait, no, that's you. He's supposed to be weak to it. That's interesting. Don't you put my babies to sleep? Everyone? Are you kidding me? Hold on. No, we only got one target. That's interesting. Oh, you can't cast it on multiple. Okay. Alright, Tella's gonna haste himself then. Oh, I forgot to increase his MP. Alright, we're gonna take a risk and see if we can't Osmos. Oh, he's back to being slow again. Cool, cool. That's what I love. Kids, could you wake up? Daddy, mommy and daddy are in the middle of a fight here. Children, I need you to wake up, please. Children? Children, wake up. Okay, Osmos did work. Alright, let's see how he takes a Thundaga to the face. Ooh, that acid is still coming back up, y'all. Alright, she's back. Does she have haste? She do not have the haste. Let's try crying. Crying's supposed to, like, drop their defense in half? Yes! Cool. Oh no, he's in a shell. The mistakes might be made. Hold on. Let's find out. I think he might counterattack. Might counterattack physical spells, I think. Alright, let's, screw it. Let's attack once and see what happens. Alright. Let's try Osmos again. And Thundara. And attack. Okay, so he's getting ready to use... He's getting ready to do some stuff. Yeah, he's trying to do a water barrier, but we got lightning attacks, beach. That was really easy. Honestly, he badmouthed the other fiend. The other fiend was literally like 1,000 status effects at once that was super hard to manage. The only thing difficult here was that we were all slowed. He barely actually touched us. Oh, look at that. She learned to spell. Good for her. The imposter. Oh no, it's Sid. Sid was okay. If Tella is Ashburn, who's King Boomy, Sid is more Master Roshi. You've got another thing coming if you think you can keep me locked up in a musty old style like that, eh? Sid, you're alive. You had me worried. You. I'm sorry. What about Rosa? She ran off after you. Oh no, that's still Sid. She ran off after you. Said sure you were still alive, but I haven't seen her since. She was taken by Golbez. While you were with her? How could you let that happen? Golbez, eh? Not enough for him to use my airships like that. He has to go and take Rosa, too. And she is in danger, so if you wouldn't mind... Oh, sorry, that's Tella. And she's in danger, so if you wouldn't mind leading us to this flying ship of yours, perhaps we could talk on the way. Who is this ESG old-timer think he is? One might ask you the same thing. Me? Him calling me old? If the voice fits. Please, let's not argue. You're Sid, right? This is Tella, a great sage and wizard. That is Yang, Grand Master of the Fabulian monks. My name is Porum, and I'm an apprentice mage from Mysidia. Grown men acting like children. The one who doesn't know how to mind his tongue is my twin brother, Palom. Huh. Goody goody. It is an honor to meet you, sir, but I fear our situation does dictate haste. No, there's a man who knows some manners. Sid, where's this new airship of yours? The one place nobody would ever think to look. I thought it might come in handy one day, so... We don't have time for this bothering. Rosa's life is at stake. I know that. No need to be shouting about it. I heard you the first time. Well then, follow me. Please let me go to the menu. 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 No! Let me go to the menu. Whoops. I went through it. Oh. Cognazzo. Doesn't sound right. I don't know how death is supposed to work for you, sir, but this doesn't feel like it's it.
I'll save
Wow. To the windows! To the walls! To the castle crushes us all! Ow! Skeet, skeet. Nobody's watched Star Wars, have they? Oh no! What are you two doing?
Cecil, we'll miss you.
He called me Cecil. He can die. Bye, children.
We won't let you all die like this. Tella, look after Cecil for us.
No!
Together, now, right.
It is adorable death, though.
They turned themselves to stone? Hold on now. Estella!
The spell has no effect as the two have become stone of their own will.
Fools. If any of us had to die, it ought to have been me.
Yeah.
We were only children. I'll fire up the Enterprise. We'll venge them both.
Jesus, Sid, that's your voice?
You will answer for this, Golbez.
You know what? I like the moment portrayed here, compared to the older versions that I've seen. I think before it just had them turn to stone and not, once again, utilizing your game mechanics and story purposes, they actually use the spell break to do it, and they use it on themselves. But trying to Asuna them back to health actually is something you would think to do. Summer sale? I'm assuming you mean Steam, and no, I've never done any of that stuff actually. I don't have a real gaming PC, so I've never gotten around to it. Oh. What was Golbez's voice? Ah, crap. Did we give Golbez a goofy voice? Does anybody remember? Islu! Let's Islu Cagnazo as well. The man has become a force to be reckoned with. With regards to the final crystal, my lord. I am aware of the situation. The complications are most troublesome. What if you were to have Cecil retrieve it for you? Cecil? He cannot refuse. We hold Rosa. We could offer an exchange, the crystal for her life. Indeed! When he brings it to us, we can finish him then! Very well! I will go and deliver the terms. Kane! Alright, that's Rosa. Kane! I am more than Cecil will ever be. You'll see that soon enough. Burp. Sorry. It's right here at the castle? The darkest place is under the candlestick, or so they say. Who would look for it here? Also, I don't like a commute. I like to work from home. Incredible. You mean to tell me this ship can sail the skies? Sorry, you've got to keep down here for so long, my sweet Enterprise. I love you so much, baby. We're gonna kick so much ass, baby. Oh, my nose is itchy. God, you would think I had ate these peppers like a minute ago, not literally last night. Ah. And with, oh, look at the Enterprise. Glorious. Yeah. Guess it's time to be off then, eh? Let me show you what she can do. Wait. That's a white flag. Chum 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 chum. Sup guys, it's me Kane. They're docking.
You did survive. Impressive. What in the world?
Those of you who get that joke.
Where's Rosa? She's safe, I trust.
Worried about her, are you?
Yeah.
If you wish to see Rosa live, fetch me the Earth crystal from the land of Shore.
How craven play.
I'll make contact once you have it. You do well to hurry.
You do well.
Rosa's life. How dare you?
Save me, Tums.
What you're doing, Kane?
You done goofed, Kane. No.
Meeting is over.
Do you like my ponytail in the back?
We make for Troya. Sid, set us on a course for the northwest.
Go, Sid. And now we have the Enterprise. Are there air battles? I wonder if there are air battles. Let's check Sid's equipment. What are you rocking, Sid? Wooden hammer, 55 attack. Alright, I'll let you get more strength with a headband. I guess you can't do a silver ring, can you? Alright. Everybody else is already in here. Does the hammer cast anything? Let's find out. Let me check my spreadsheet. Hammer time. Wood hammer. Extra damage versus machines. That's it. Okay. So yeah, there's no magical cast there. So let's go to Sid's abilities. Yeah. Ooh, determine the status of enemies. Use items to change weapons damage type. That's interesting. Like what kind of items? Alright, we will save that. See where we need to go next. I know we should go, but I see. So we could go do the things. But it also opens the side quest portion. You better believe we're gonna open the side quest portion, baby. There's literally a segment called Early Airship Shenanigans. That's my kind of jam. Okay, so there's a town of Mithril that we're gonna want to visit, which is in the Southern Isles. Oh, look at that. An airship that can go over mountains by default. Do you know how long I've been waiting? Is this Mithril? This is probably Mithril. No, this is Agart. Alright, we'll come here too, I guess. Due to sun's blessings, blah blah blah, your needs. What's up, Jay? Good morning. How are you doing? Home to the telescope. I'm Corio, this is my observatory, blah blah blah. Twin moons, okay. One is utterly devoid of life, but the other shows unmistakable signs of habitation. In recent months, that moon's surface has begun to turn crimson, almost as though it's being stained by blood. That's hardcore. I hope with all my heart it has no omen of events to come, but I admit it weighs heavy on my mind. Cool. Can I look? I wanna look. Let me play with your telescope. It's the moons! Oh, back at work. Ugh, I know that feeling. I took today off because of our spicy challenge last night, and I'm still feeling it. But I wanted to enjoy some streamy morning. Although, as long as I'm not feeling... As long as it doesn't get worse, I will be back tonight as well. Dos Munos, Shin, Double Moonies. Hell for werewolves. Alright, what does Agart have? Iron. Okay, Sid can use an iron shield. He loses a lot of evasion with that equipment, though. But something tells me we want him to be tanky? Guess I could put... I don't know. We might come back to this for Sid, but let's give Sid a shield at least. At the very least, homeboy needs to protect himself. You got caught up, so caught up in Mass Effect, you always forgot that Shin Mega... I can't say that, man. I can never say it right. Oh, it comes out tomorrow? Shin Megami Tensei 3? I think I said it right. Why build two places that close? Just be in the same building. Be in the same dang building. Stabs, I believe they cast heal. Oh, look at all these, look at all this stuff we can't use. Boomerang. No idea if we're gonna need this, but might as well buy one to have them. Alright, we'll come back to here. I feel like maybe we're here later. Oh, there is some hidden, a couple of hidden items. Okay. Ooh! Before we go find... Oh, no. Gotta find our way out of here. Apparently, we should head back to the Village of the Mist that we blew up. Whoopsies. Super Mario Tennis 3. You know, randomly, I heard... I don't know what my kids were looking at, but I don't know if it was YouTube or something. A clip of... Mario, like I guess the Switch's Mario Tennis. The town, that's not the same town, is it? That actually might be it. Let me guess. Okay, yeah, so this is the mountain range, so we can just park here. But the shock that he felt finding out that Mario Tennis existed, and I'm like, Mario Tennis has been around forever, dude. Our village was nearly destroyed in a strange and sudden fire. We lost so many men, women, and children alike. Yep, it's really strange how that could have happened. It certainly wasn't me. Excuse me? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna walk through your fireplace. Find a gold hairpin and a clothing. Oh, no, we're not done yet. We're not done. Where are we coming? A polymorph rod and a ruby ring. I'm betting the polymorph rod casts something good. And once again, let me consult the spreadsheet. I'm sorry. Oh, it casts pig. It casts piggy. That's neat. The gold hairpin has lightning damage. That's nice. Rockstar Table Tennis turned 15 years old. Oof. Was it recently? They're like something like Shrek's been out for 20 years. And I'm like, that's not cool. I saw Shrek like 6 times in theaters. I mean, I worked at the movie theater and I got free movies. And my friend would just like, I forget, there was some movie he wanted to see and I was like, that's stupid, I don't want to see that. I'm just gonna go watch Shrek again. A good movie. Okay, this makes me feel like there should be a back door or something. A Dalian whose blade can cleave even solid steel is said to slumber beneath Barren Castle. Really? Ooh. There's a special boy sleeping down under. They announced a new GTA, but it's GTA 5. Oh, Rockstar. I'd say don't ever change, but you never will. I fear this is the final chapter in the history of the once great Summoners of Mist. I had nothing to do with this. This wasn't me. I don't know what you're talking about. Ignore me. Oh my god, Sid can equip a bard student? Really? I'll just get 2 for funsies. I don't think anybody but apparently Sid needs that. Oh, because I left him wearing prison garb. Why didn't I equip you with anything? Yeah, this is way better. Jordan, pay attention, buddy. I feel like Rockstar and Bethesda make Skyrim and GTA 5 and cuts. This is behind the scenes tour. This is very confidential information. This is our game making machine. It's made every game that's ever come out. But for like the last 10 years, it's just made Skyrim over and over again. And like at first we're like, oh no, this is gonna be a problem, but people keep buying Skyrim. So I guess until they stop buying it, we're just gonna let it do its thing. Somebody might need this whip later. I think Dancing Dagger is actually a weapon that can cast a spell as well. I'm on the wrong spreadsheet. I'll close this one. No, don't save the changes. Dancing Dagger. It casts Dancing Dagger. Okay. Good to know. I don't know what that does. I'm very curious. You say that, Shin. You say that, but just you wait. They're gonna be like, look, it's Skyrim again. Also, by the way, for those of you who don't know, we are just 3,000 points shy of the channel community challenge. I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything. Oh, if we go up to the town well, there's a bomb fragment. Town well. Is there one in the middle of town that I'm not seeing? That's the inn. Game, I went where you told me to. I don't really need. Oh, probably this one. No, not this one. How many wells does this town have? Now, how much would you die laughing if they're like, if Bethesda's big next reveal is a remaster of Skyrim for the PS5 and Series X, and because they've released it, they keep releasing it for everything, to just be like, here's a new fresh update, and maybe if they've listened to people, they include like all the Oblivion and Morrowind lands. They're like, Skyrim engine, modern graphics, you know, updated graphics for the new systems, and you can go further. People would still buy it. You think that's called Elder Scrolls Online? I mean, fair point. I actually haven't played. I haven't played that one. I got to try like the beta or whatever before it came out, and I was like, that's neat. Not gonna do anything with that though. Alright, let's see. There's supposed to be more islands. More islands. Square seems to have done a lot of Final Fantasy news for E3 this year. Exclusive stuff, Endwalker, Remake 2, yeah. Apparently a new... Ooh! A PS5 exclusive. You know, that's just gonna make a lot of people extra grumpy. Not me. I'll be happy. People like Jordan, why do you save up and buy, you know, each version of a... Holy crap, what... That's normal. That's just normal, right? Big, dark, goopy hole with a veiny tower sticking out? What the hell? Ooh, I bet we can... If we can get the airship, we could... Ooh, what's this? I want to see what this is. This is probably a mistake, is what this is. This feels like in-game spot. Elben Cat. Oh wait, that is one place that they're like, hey, you could go here. How did I miss? Where is Mithril? Bottom islands of the ocean-spanning archipelago on the east side. Oh. But you know what? We're here. We're here in Elben. So let's look around. Let's investigate. Ooh, nasty fights. I like nasty fights. Looking for secret walls. I love secret. You know, let's go straight up the middle. See what happens. There's a secret treasure. Secret treasure. Hi, Potion. All right. Hi, Potion. How are you doing? I'm an idiot. All right. Excuse me. I believe you're supposed to let me in this wall. Wall? Why won't the walls let me in? Why won't the... Let me try clicking on some chandeliers. Okay, maybe... Oh, okay, I see staircases. Never mind. Where are the stairs? Where are the stairs? Where's are the stairs? Haha! Whee! There are the stairs. Gold needle? Cottage? Maiden's kiss. Mwah! I don't know why they shoved that in a box, but I'll take it. Let's do the same thing on this side. Okay, that is the sound of the garage door, so we may be ending stream here in just a second, depending on what Courtney believes. Let's see. Oh, Raven's on. Raven's on playing Biomutant. We'll probably raid Raven in just a minute. Just wanna do the exploring with you. Otherwise, I'll just have to do this on my own, and it's fine. It's just not the same. Wait, what did I get? Oh God, what did I get? I didn't see it. What did they say was behind it? I don't even know what I got. It went away so quickly. Maybe it's... Let's check. Maybe it went to the bottom and we're lucky. Ninja Sutra. A book of Eblanese Arcana. What? I am not familiar with this item at all. Let's see. Go to Eblon. Treasures? Hi, sweetie.
I'm actually in the book,
Oh, you are my girl?
but I have 2 forms. Party Rocker form, Eevee form.
You got party form and Eevee form, huh?
Yes. My name. So, I'm the Party Rocker they see.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were about to wrap up
And
in
I
just a
also
second.
have this.
Oh, is that a bubble wand? Looks like somebody got herself a bubble wand. Oh, it's... Oh, okay, I see. That's what that's for. Not gonna say that part out loud. Eevee! I'm about to end my online thing if you want to say hi or bye. I know you got upset you couldn't say hi last night. I'll give her a chance.
Daddy, I'm coming.
Oh, you're coming?
Don't start it until you see me with you.
Well, I mean, we've been on for a little while now. Oh,
Yeah.
you see? We've been talking to those people while we've been playing this game. You are so flushed from being outside playing.
Look, Dad.
Yeah, you got your shirt, your grad bash.
I also got a bounce on Mountain's house and got pizza and stuff.
Oh, did you?
Daddy, can I see the spicy stuff?
Oh, we already ate all the spices.
But you didn't eat the sauce.
Well, I didn't eat all those sauces. But
You just
okay,
eat one.
I'm gonna go say goodbye to all these people now. Okay?
Can I say goodbye with
You can say goodbye. You look right here.
Okay.
You can say bye bye.
First you.
Where's what?
First you.
Oh well, you're gonna get off and go play, and then I gotta do one more thing before I go. But I'm giving you a chance to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay, you go play, baby. I'll be with you in just a second. Okay, thank you everybody for being here. Hopefully we'll be back tonight as long as the spicy doesn't catch up with me. We will continue some more Final Fantasy IV action. Let's kick off a raid to Raven. Wait, why didn't that go to Raven? Go to Raven. You give me just a second, sweetie. Alright, let's kick off the raid. Kid stream, yeah, they would love that, honestly. They were following each other around with their tablets, filming each other yesterday, talking it through like they had their own channel. And they don't even see me do this like ever, so it's not from watching me. But thank y'all so much for being here. Let's throw hot dogs at Raven's hallway. We'll catch you later. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.